everyone. Hope you've had an amazing week so far, and everything has been going really good. Just sending out a lot of positive energy to you guys. Make sure you continue to aspire to acquire all your heart desires, and I promise you that God and the universe will deliver it to you.
Man.
Keep working hard. Don't lose hope on
Don't
your
give
dreams.
up.
Don't give up. You're great, and you're able to do everything that your mind can imagine. So today, by the way, the comments from the last episodes have been really, really amazing. Thanks for reaching out to us. We really do appreciate all the love and support we get from you guys, and you guys are giving us the energy and the support
Yes,
to
and our
continue.
Instagram is growing.
It's growing. I hope you're liking all the stories and the couples, the dear young wives, the new married couples, and things like that. If there's anything you want us to feature on one of the episodes, please do send us a message and let us know, and we'll be more than happy to do so. Yes, it has to be something good, obviously not bad things. So today we're talking about a bit of a tricky topic, and something that society doesn't really talk about that much.
They don't even consider it.
They don't consider it to be an issue, and normally people just laugh about it and just like, oh, come on, don't be silly. Now we're talking about abusive relationships.
Abusive women.
Abusive women, not the men, because we place a lot of emphasis on the men. I know there are a lot of like helplines and communities and organizations that stop domestic violence, and normally it's the man beating or abusing, whether it's a physical, emotional, psychological abuse. It's normally the man inflicting it upon the woman. But there seems to be a lot of this unspoken situations, and that's been coming to light that we've been doing a lot of research about. And yes, this actually does happen in Nigeria and in every country around the world, where we have the women abusing their husbands. Now, I had a conversation with your husband and a couple of other friends, and I said, what do you guys think about the topic of abusive wives? And obviously, we had different ideologies and different thoughts about it.
And I'll give you examples.
Okay, yeah, go on.
For instance, now, words like, oh, is that what your mates are doing?
Psychological abuse.
Yeah, psychological abuse.
Yep.
Look at him. Look at you.
Mhm.
What have you achieved? What have you achieved in your life? Psychological abuse.
Exactly.
Emotional abuse. Please give us examples.
I mean,
so that women can know, because most women don't even know.
Yeah,
they don't know when they are doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
emotional abuse is, you're talking bad of your husband. Maybe he's a bit, he's not where he should be. I mean, psychological, emotional almost fall into the category. Or maybe he has a big stomach, and you're saying to him, look at your big stomach, fat goat, this, that, things
Calling
like
him
that.
names.
Calling him-
And then also, malice is a huge.
That's psychological.
Yes, because maybe you had a quarrel now and you never talk, or
About
you
it.
cut off, you don't call, you probably don't, especially when it happens with long distance relationship
Yeah.
as well. Even in marriage, like your husband is not here and is there, and he keeps calling you, you're not picking up, you just cut off all sort of conversations, with him, and he gets so worried, and he can't have any access to you just because you're angry about something, or you guys had a misunderstanding and you never talk, or you never say anything. Indirectly, it's an emotional abuse.
Yeah. And so we'll talk about emotional, we'll talk about psychological, physical. I mean, I didn't realize the extent at which this happens. I thought it was something, okay. I mean, based on the conversations that we had with the men the other day, one of the guys said to me, like, Daniel, really, are you saying it's not abuse? I mean, you the man, you're a lot stronger than the woman. So what if she punches you or she slaps you? Is that abuse?
But a lot of women slap their husbands, and some men find it attractive. That's like
That's a different topic.
No.
That's like sadomasochism.
No. I don't mean it in that way. Like
Okay.
I'm angry, and then maybe, why didn't you come home early?
Uh-huh.
It was
and he likes it.
And you're like, that's
that guy
yeah.
has. That guy
And I
has
feel like it's so similar to women
that
who
tolerate
like
being
or
beaten up.
yes, who says if you don't beat me then you don't love me enough or something like that.
Oh,
There are women like that
Yeah.
that actually say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So I feel that men who says their wives to slap them, I feel like they are in the same shoes.
Yeah, I mean, let's take out the small percentage of people that actually feel they should be beaten.
Well, that's a different ball
Exactly, that's a
game.
completely different ball
But
game.
you want to be
But-
beaten when you are in the mood, like when.
Of course,
not,
like
not-
that's
yeah,
role play.
Yeah,
like, spank me,
yeah,
beat
but
me.
that's by permit. You permitted that to happen.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
So the ones that are actually okay, the men. I mean, we're focusing on the men
Yes,
being
the-
abused
yes,
on
yes,
this one.
Yes.
So I can never say names, and I would never put your business out there. However, I'm going to give an example of a true life story. So this young man got married to the love of his life, and through the dating period, sometimes when women get upset, they cry and it's like they just hit you, bam, 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 bam. It's not to say that she's stronger than you, but I probably would tolerate it. That I'll be like, stop. I just hold her like, stop, don't do that. I love you, and she's like, I won't take it serious because I already know that I'm obviously a man. I'm built stronger than she is. She's more delicate. She has delicate body parts. She has a womb. She's protecting to have children for us and things like that. So you won't pay attention. So this guy went through his dating, courtship, engagement period, and one day it was at home. They had an argument, and his wife.
After when they married.
Yeah, after they got married, she had been beating him before.
No, well, not married. Like,
I shouldn't laugh. I'm really sorry, guys. Please forgive me. So yeah, the small beatings.
Yeah.
But now this beating didn't stop, and he would come home after work. Maybe he went for a drink. He would tell her, I'm going for drinks with my boys, and he gets back home, and she welcomes him with that same beating, but that beating has now upgraded. So it's now like slaps on the face, like, where were you? And she used to slap him. Instead, she used to slap me when we were dating, but at that point, you're like, oh, she's a woman, like, it's not that serious. But she actually began, it intensified, where the slaps were now coming in, and next thing, the pot would come, you slam something on him, and
he cannot touch you.
And he can't touch her. So he's then saying that, okay, this is either I leave or you leave, but my hands will not go on you. And this is a guy that stood by his principle of never wanting to beat his wife. And some of his friends are like, if she slaps you, give her one back so she knows the value of what she's doing. And it's like, I can't beat my wife.
That's when you hear the hey, I'm
exactly.
sorry, I'm not discrediting those who it actually happened to.
Thank you.
But
that's a
some
society.
Women, yes.
He beats his wife.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't even want to hear
what happened
anything else,
or what
which
she's
is
been
wrong.
doing.
You shouldn't even touch a woman. But we're not talking about women.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
So we need to. I just feel we need to highlight this topic a bit more on violence against men, because you have a lot of men out there that have never beaten a woman before, never touched a woman before, never inflicted pain on a woman before through physical abuse.
But do you also think that provocating, is that the word?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, if he provokes her.
No, the woman provoking
her
husband to the point
of
where
him
it's
beating
close.
her. Yeah,
He didn't touch her, but it's close.
That's scary because
it's close.
when you're
Not beat, but in a way that
it fuels up.
They keep fueling without a stop button, not
That's
respecting
scary.
that line to draw.
That's scary.
Is that an abuse?
Yeah, that would be classed as an emotional abuse.
Literally pushing him to. Well, what do you guys think? We keep saying we don't have more time with that. Yes, we don't. But what do you guys think? Let us know on the comment section on our Instagram, because it's a very guys out
and
there. Please,
this guy actually,
let's know what it feels like. What let's talk about this, because you guys don't really say much about this.
We don't talk about it because it's an embarrassment. Like, oh yeah, my wife beats me up. Like, how many of us can say that?
People will laugh at you.
And this guy actually ended up leaving the marriage. He actually left. He packed his bags one day, relocated, and left. but they hadn't had kids yet, so it was okay for him at that point to just literally walk away. And he told his family that, and he told her family as well, that your daughter beats me up every day.
Yeah, and I've seen women who bring out knives
To
and
threaten and
objects and different objects to threaten their husbands. And their husbands are good people.
Yeah.
But they might not even be doing the usual. Maybe you were pushed to anger. But some women are angry women, and they have a past, or they have things that they have not worked on within themselves, and they put it on their partner. So please let us know if you have any stories, and if you are in an abusive relationship with your wife, please let us know.
You can be anonymous.
Please, please talk about it. We need to find a helpline as well. We need to find a helpline for men.
I will put it
so
out
please,
there.
if you're an organization that deal with this for men, please contact us so we can put it up. And yes, the guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Catch us on the next episode of Day of Wife. Look after yourselves. Have an amazing week. And thank you once again for all the love and support. We really do appreciate you guys. Be safe and don't be scared to speak out.
Yes.
Take care. Look after yourselves.
Bye.